A special story came out of the Vanderhoof Air Show this weekend about a bond between a father and son. Bud Granley has been performing in Vanderhoof since the early shows in the late 70s and early 90s. Now he's back with the resurrection of the show, flying dual acrobatics with his son Ross.
Birds of a feather will flock together. For Bud Granley and his son Ross, theirs is a unique bond forged of steel wings.
It's kind of a living thing, so it's marvelous to do that with my son. It's something I always dreamed to do with fly with my kids, and it would have been fun to fly with my dad, but I didn't get a chance to do that.
Bud's father inspired his leap into aviation, and a generation later, the family tradition continues.
My first memory was 2 years old. I'm not kidding you here. And he was doing an air show in a P-40 in Edmonton, and it was in 1965. And I still remember that day. It's crystal clear, and that's what set me off. And I was raised around aviation and flying and pilots and air shows, and you see good people, you see honest people, driven people who are out there trying to improve themselves in their passion, and that drew me in. It kind of sucked me in.
Both pilots have reached tremendous heights in their careers, not that either of them is keeping score.
There's no doubt Ross is going to be a better pilot than me someday.
I know what he said, I will be someday, right? But of course I am.
While dazzling their audiences with intricate maneuvers at top speeds, Bud and Ross hope their aerial spectacles can do more than just excite, but maybe spark the twinkle in a pair of young eyes looking for inspiration.
Part of doing this is maybe just encouraging people to exceed their own expectations, not even in aviation, but in whatever they do. Make a goal and go after it, because you can do it. You really can.
And they've been doing it for a long time. 16 years of performing as a duo, and a retirement party is not yet in the flight plans.
You know, we'll perform together as long as we can, you know, and as long as people want to see us perform together. You know, that's a fairly common question. Dad's 77 years old, right? But he's a spring chicken.
When I get old, I guess I'll quit. Not happening right away.
Christian Moneta, CKPG News.